Chopper. Hey man, if you hear someone in the background, that's my dryer, stuff like that. What we gonna react to? Subathons or ruining streamers. Hey man, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's fun doing stream if you don't have nobody to do it for you. See me? I don't care what it is. The stream, YouTube, music, rap. I'm still gonna be good, but I'm still gonna keep my 9 to 5 like I usually do. So let's check the video out.
I know a lot of y'all are gonna call me a hater for saying this, but marathons are ruining streaming. Let me explain. Marathons have been a really big thing in the streaming world in 2024, and the biggest subathon of all time, the biggest marathon of all time, just ended a couple days before this recording when Kai Cenat ended the Mafiathon 2. This may be an annual thing at this point. I don't think that's what Kai wants to do, but this was Kai's second year of doing a month-long subathon in which he tried to break the world record for subs on Twitch. And this time around, man, yo, Kai really is generational because he amassed 700,000 subscribers. 700,000. My pocket watching ass had to calculate how much money that is. That's not even accounting ad revenue. Like, Kai made bank this month. 20% of it is also gonna go to building schools in Nigeria. I think he peaked at like 600,000 viewers when Drewski and Kevin Hart came back on the stream. And this was an event that was such a huge success that I swear to God, I think this elevated Kai Cenat to a whole nother level that he just wasn't at prior to this month. It was already a debate going
Streamer of the year.
but now,
Streamer of the year.
Yo, Kai Cenat is a celebrity. He is not just a YouTuber, he is a full-blown celebrity. Motherfucker had SZA, Chris Brown, Kevin Hart on the stream like it was fucking nothing, bro. Like, bro's different. Bro's different. But like I said earlier, marathons have become a meta. And what a meta is something that the whole industry does. And right after Kai ended his Mafiathon, boy, it seems like everyone's doing a subathon now. FaZe, literally the day Kai ended his stream, announced FaZemas, where they're gonna do a subathon all the way through Christmas.
We're trying to tell y'all about the 25 days of FaZemas, bro.
What is that?
We're streaming every day.
Oh no, I mean 25 days straight. It's just
Just
different.
every day, bro.
The Shade Frost is doing the Frostathon, I think is what it's called, but essentially the Shade's doing his own thing. Agent announced he's gonna do a weight loss marathon in January.
I will commence the first ever weight loss marathon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I will lock myself in a fucking room that I can't leave until I lose a certain amount of weight. We don't know how long the stream will be. It's indefinite, okay?
And again, marathons have been big the whole year. It's just been emphasized with Kai doing his own thing. But throughout the whole year, the amount of streamers doing gaming marathons was kind of crazy. And this has become such a meta and such a popular thing within the streaming world that in one of Kai's segments on his own marathon, it was him shouting out Emily CC, I believe is her name. Yeah, Emily CC, a streamer who's been streaming, who's been doing a stream marathon for 3 years straight. Yes, you heard me right, fellas. 3 years straight.
3 years, Emily?
How the hell you do that?
When are you gonna stop? When are you gonna end it?
How the hell you do that? You got the time, the date, the month to be streaming for 3 years. No 9 to 5, no nothing, bro. No activities. No. Oh my god.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I also haven't been sleeping too.
What the f?
You are.
Stop.
Chat, 3 years, bro?
FaZe did their whole subathon a couple months
That white bitch a
ago.
robot.
It was huge for
Excuse my
FaZe.
language.
Iron Mouse did her own subathon where she broke the world record. Like, marathons have just been normalized in the streaming world. And again, I am here to tell y'all, while this isn't a new thing, I don't like this being the meta. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe that's a hot take, but let me explain. I think it's important to realize why streamers are doing marathons in the first place, because it's not just following a trend. There is an actual financial incentive to doing marathons. And that's primarily because when you specifically do a subathon, your stream is literally being fan-funded continuously by your chat. Subathons are literally set up so that there's a timer that's counting down, and when you sub up, the timer goes back up, and it doesn't end until the chat doesn't donate anymore. And with how dedicated and how supportive a lot of these fan bases are, specifically on Twitch, and how more parasocial they are, how more power users there are on Twitch compared to every other platform, yeah, like a lot of these Twitch streamers gain a lot of subs during this big ass event that they're hosting. Kai doesn't get to 700,000 subscribers without through the format of a subathon. Respect to Kai, I don't think he just naturally gets to 700,000 subs like on a regular ass basis. Also, this is a really big opportunity for a lot of streamers to farm ad revenue. For those who don't know, I'm specifically speaking about Twitch here and their ad system, in which you can essentially spam ads. I don't know, you can customize it, but you can spam like 3-4 ads an hour that are like unskippable as hell. And the only way to skip them is to either get Twitch Turbo, either use an ad blocker on your computer, but a lot of these motherfuckers are watching on their phone, or becoming a sub on the channel to get that ad-free experience. And the content creator is essentially left in this scenario where, yo, it looks like you're about to make money regardless, right? It's either your viewer subs up and literally donates you money, or they're gonna watch an ad and you can get money that way. And the amount of money you can generate through ad revenue for a lot of streamers is comparable, if not more, than the money they make through subs. Like, it's actually crazy. So when you're doing these marathons and you're sleeping through the night as a part of that subathon, as a part of that content, and there's like 1,000, 2,000 people in the chat, those ads are still playing. So you are literally, quite literally, making passive income and making money while you sleep. Like, it's crazy.
Hey everyone, interrupting your research with huge news.
Is it the new iPhone 16 Pro?
Let alone the
My YouTube messing up, bro.
revenue you can make through that, let alone just growing your brand as a whole through this big ass event that you're hosting. Like, there is a lot of incentive.
Why is my YouTube like this, man? Oh my god.
Hosting marathons, and there's a reason why it's become a meta for the biggest streamers in the world to do it in 2024. But knowing the nature of marathons,
I'm sorry, man. My YouTube's acting up lately. I don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube, man. Get it together.
and subathons,
Get your shit together, YouTube.
I ain't gonna lie.
We're playing
I
around.
already thought there was an unhealthy streaming culture with the fact that it was already normalized prior to this, that Twitch streamers specifically are streaming 5 to 7 hours straight, 5-7 times a week. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't know how many of y'all have taken the stream seriously before, but that is a very unhealthy environment to be in. You're spending 5 to 8+ hours of your day yapping it up, sitting in front of a camera, not standing up much. Most of the time you're alone, you're not actually interacting with people in real life. And with the way streaming works, like your view.
Shout out to Chaso for showing that clip. But I don't know, man. I tried doing that. I was like, man, this is draining me. This is tiring. I said, man, I need to go outside, go to the store. I need to do something because I wasn't even getting no views. I wasn't getting no comments or nothing, bro. I was like, man, I ain't with all that. So I gotta go outside and touch grass.
Like a second just to fucking pee, let alone like actually get some fresh air. So you're kind of incentivized to literally stay at your desk the whole time and just do a bunch of shit. And the marathon meta has upped that even more to the point where you are literally documenting your whole day in front of the camera the whole fucking time. And don't get me wrong, I do understand that a lot of these marathon streamers are doing it IRL now, so they're not sitting at their desk literally for 30 fucking days straight. Outside of Chris, and Chris was a guy who did a gaming marathon, and that lasted for like the month of, what was it, October, and he had a mental breakdown because he was getting a lot of shit from his chat, and that was an environment where he wasn't getting out the house a lot. Like, Chris was really going through it.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't try, bro.
Gone and see those glorious niggas. We gon' be here, my hearty. We
Is that a cigarette?
love you, Chrissy Poo. Thank you for everything.
They say I don't stream. Fuck it, bro.
420 fixes, bro.
Niggas smoking a black and mild. We stressed out. We going outside like me, bro.
They say all that shit, bro. They say I don't do nothing. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Don't apologize to us, gang. You don't do
Hey,
shit.
real shit. Oh, fuck 'em. Fuck all them TikTok niggas.
Take a nice hike somewhere in the mountains, G.
Oh, they the ass, bro. Fuck 'em all of them. Oh, fuck 'em all of them.
You did more than enough.
Oh no, that's the sage.
And that goes to my
I
second
ain't no
point
sage.
as to why I'm not a fan of this. You lose a lot of privacy when you're doing a marathon. Listen, I know certain content creators can get in front of a camera and put on the act just while they're on camera because they're doing their job. But when you're doing a subathon where you are in front and live in front of a camera 24/7, like, you tend to be more natural than what you are when it's just an offline recording. When you're streaming 24/7, and specifically when you're in an environment where you gotta yap it the fuck up for fucking content, it is natural for you to open up to your chat and become more vulnerable. And what that does is develop parasocial relationships. Now, streamers do take advantage of that, don't get me wrong, and they do benefit from it to a certain degree, to actually a big degree. However, what that introduces is a bunch of fucking weirdos in it. A bunch of weirdos that act weird as fuck because they feel like they actually know you through this live stream that you're doing. And to a degree, they kinda do. Like, let's keep it a stack. Most of your IRL friends, most of your family don't even know what you're doing 24/7. They
Exactly.
know out of your week what you're actually doing.
Exactly.
Probably, what, like 5, 6, 7 hours? Unless these are your roommates for real, like, they don't know exactly what the fuck you're doing and it being recorded, you know what I'm saying? But when you're streaming, that's not the case. You damn near got a guardian angel, like, following you around wherever the fuck you go. Like, it's crazy. And I know a lot of what I talked about is mental health, and a lot of y'all might be saying, man, this is some pussy ass shit. Hey, put the fries in the bag. I bet you that's still harder. And hey, I ain't gonna lie, you probably do have a strong case. But there are actual physical harms to streaming for this long.
I mean, not yesterday, just morning. I was coughing up blood this morning, right? In the cup. Look in that cup. This blood, this spit. Nigga, I am sick. Cause my chest is all clogged. Every single time when I do feel tired or shit is tough and we got fucking 8 more days left, y'all always prove to me why I should keep going.
Now, me personally, because I was streaming a lot a couple months ago, I actually invested in a pretty expensive chair that helps with my posture because I sit for very long hours. But I know y'all have seen the chair that Kai streams on, and that shit is from, like, I don't fucking know, Staples, bro. Like, it's crazy. And when you're sitting for as long as these people are, you can genuinely develop, like, posture issues. Your eyes can get hella strange, your sleep can get disrupted.
My eyes been getting hella strange a couple hours ago when I was at work. I said, bruh, the light is like so bright, and it's like I'm finna go blind. It's like I need glasses. I said, nah, I need to chill, cause I'm doing reaction videos too.
You gotta let it go, man. It's the last one. You're not doing this 30-day shit no more. Because you're tearing me up. Watching you do this shit to yourself. You're starting to fucking stink, man.
It just generally leads to a sedentary lifestyle. Like, I saw the transformation.
Hey, Kevin's right though. I ain't gonna lie.
Subathon, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, he did not look good. He looked like he gained a lot of weight throughout that month. Also, it could just be a general danger to your brand. If I were to tally how many of this year's cancellations came through something that happened on a live stream, I would probably expect that percentage to be pretty fucking high. And that is because when you're live streaming, at the end of the day, you're in this environment that's uncensored, it's uncontrolled, it is live, the camera is continuously rolling. There's not an offline recording where you can edit it, and that again comes with its pros and its cons. And the cons can just be crazy because yes, you can edit out stuff when you post a clip up on YouTube, but in reality, that shit happened live. People are clipping 24/7. That is on your digital footprint. And we saw that exact scenario happen a lot on Kai's Subathon. For example, Kai not making a clip about everything that happened with the magician doesn't just take it off the internet, because the internet was talking about it like crazy that day, that night. Also, everything that happened with Drewski bullying the fat kid on Kai's stream and how Kai tried to get rid of it in the clip that was posted
And he
on
didn't
the
get
Kai
banned.
channel. But again, that shit actually happened.
It actually happened, and they didn't get banned for it. But if it was me on their hand, I would have got banned for it.
Can't just get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're Kai and you're streaming to millions of people. I just saw everything that Orlando Brown did on his stream. He possibly could be banned for all that shit as well. Now, mind you, these are platforms that motherfuckers make a living from. People people make millions from, you know what I'm saying? That could possibly get banned off of shit that was out of their control. But in actuality, it was in your control because you decided to live stream in a way where shit is uncontrolled. The whole thing is about being unfiltered. The whole thing is about being uncut. So when you're streaming in that fashion, you gotta live with the consequences. Ultimately, I genuinely just do think it's a bad thing that streaming culture is heading in a way, primarily because these things have been popularized, where it is incentivized for you to stay in front of a camera more and more and more. I genuinely think it is unhealthy, and this includes myself, how people are glued to their phones, how much people are on the internet, how much influencers and content creators and streamers are in front of a camera. Like, all of this shit is genuinely unhealthy to me. And that type of behavior being incentivized in this regard, I don't think is good. Ultimately, I can't tell how streamers should stream, how much they should stream, but I feel like ideally, streamers should be streaming, I don't know, 2 to 3 times a week, 3 to 4 hours.
I was gonna say that.
Just leave it at that.
I was gonna say that.
With that
Hold
being
on.
said, let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comment section down below.
See, I was gonna say, wait, in my mind, I'm like, yo, why don't streamers stream, I don't know, once a week, twice a week, probably 2-3 hours, the minimum. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours max. Yeah, man, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at 2 screens right now, and my eyes are hurting like every day. Cause I just be on 2K, and for every now and then my eyes be like hurting like crazy. But the whole Twitch part, I ain't gonna lie though, it was nice to have 1,000, you know what I'm saying? 1,000 followers, 1,000 subs. You know what I'm saying, on my Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I can handle 1,000, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, 100K, I can handle that too. But 1,000 right now, I can handle that. Just in the near future. But I digress. If I ain't putting the work in the motivation. Which I ain't trying to be no streamer, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to stress myself out and go outside and be in the hospital like these other streamers out here. Yeah, man, just if you a streamer, man, shout out to y'all, man. Do what you feel, do what you follow. Follow your dreams, chase your goals, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Be a musician, be an artist, you know what I'm saying? Be a street artist. Become a sports talker, a sports athlete, a firefighter, policeman. Be who you want to be in life, you know what I'm saying? And make sure health is wealth, you know what I'm saying? Chop her out. Make sure y'all like the video. Chop her out 2 times.